What's poppin', man? It's that guy y'all love to hate, Mr. King K, and welcome to Big Brain, the podcast, man. I want to say, man, shout out to all the people that's been subscribing out there, that's been subscribing to the channel, man. I appreciate all the love and support y'all been giving me, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm almost up to that 2K in subscribers, man. Keep subscribing to the channel. Keep sharing the page. Keep liking. Keep doing what you do to support King. Help me help you. Now, I got some guests in the building today, man. You know what I'm saying? These old friends of mine, day ones, man. Straight up, man. I'm going to let them introduce themselves. They really don't need no introduction, but I'm going to let them introduce themselves, man. So, which one of y'all want to go first with that? Do your thing, man.
Yo, you already know what it is, who I am. I ain't got to do no introduction.
Full up.
Self-explanatory.
Full up, man. Now, the reason I got, nigga, particularly you on this motherfucker, G, because I'm tired of you with this Michael Jordan disrespect, folk. You being from Chicago, folk. You been from the motherland. You been from the land of Mike. Mike ain't really from Chicago, but he from Chicago. We know him as Chicago. You been from this motherfucking city, man, and you gonna put LeBron before Mike? I can't believe you, man. I'm tired of y'all with the disrespect towards Mike, man. Mike is the GOAT, man, and that's all I gotta say about it.
Go to what?
A basketball, period.
How?
Because Mike changed the game, man. Mike had to endure a little more than LeBron did, folks. You got to think about it. Mike had to go against the Detroit Pistons, the bad boys. You know what I'm saying? In Detroit, he had to go against all type. And then you got to think about, bro, back then the NBA was a lot different. They was rougher back then. They weak as hell now. Like you were saying.
Let me stop.
If they foul a motherfucker, motherfucker call a foul if you touch a motherfucker.
Let me stop you.
Like, come on, man.
Teams back then had one superstar on their team.
That's not true.
Who?
That's not true.
Name a team.
You had Michael Jordan, you had Scottie Pippen, you had Dynasty Swift. How the fuck he ain't a school? What?
I mean,
go and talk your shit, bro.
Mike did say that the championships that he had, he wouldn't be able to win
without Scottie.
He
said that.
Superstar.
Yes. He got rings. He's a superstar.
I ain't gonna say.
He got rings.
I ain't gonna say Scottie was a superstar because you didn't hear people saying I'm gonna go out and buy a pair of Scottie Pippen shoes. You feel me? So.
That don't make him a superstar, though.
This is what I'm talking about.
What makes you a superstar?
I feel like Scottie played his part.
Man, he got the rings.
He a role player.
Yeah.
He a role player.
So his rings don't mean shit.
He a role player. He got him because of Mike.
So he ain't help win none of them rings?
Listen, this is what I'm saying when I say superstar.
When I say superstar,
look.
I ain't taking nothing from Mike.
Okay.
Look, when I say
I'm saying Scottie Pippen, he was a superstar.
Man, listen,
he was considered a superstar on the Bulls.
Listen.
You had Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, Michael Jordan. They was the big three. Straight up. What you mean?
When I say superstar,
all right, break it down.
Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson.
I don't even consider Kevin Durant is not a superstar.
You drunk.
So how the fuck Scottie Pippen ain't a superstar and Kevin Durant a superstar?
Let me break some down to you. Nigga, this team with Kevin Durant and Curry, they beat the Bulls records, nigga. The best Bulls.
It was a different time period. You can't really compare that
nigga,
time
I don't
period,
give a
G.
Listen.
It was a way different. The NBA was a lot tougher back then to play, folks.
Let me ask you a question.
Look,
what point guard back then was doing court-to-court pressure, full court pressure?
Allen Iverson.
One. That's one.
That's one. Allen Iverson.
That's one.
CP3. Well, not CP3. You had Vince Carter. Vince Carter
ain't no point guard.
Oh, you wasn't? I thought he was point guard. My bad.
When they came to the league almost at the end of Michael Jordan's career, though. That was a whole different era.
My bad. I forgot.
Allen Iverson and Jordan, that was kind of a different era.
Yeah, it was. He did at the end of Jordan shit. Yeah, he did.
But this what I'm saying.
Okay, so break down how LeBron to go. I want to know this, man. I just want to get where your man coming from. How is he to go, folks?
No, let's start right here. How is Michael Jordan your GOAT?
Because Michael Jordan changed the game, folks.
How is he your GOAT? Because of the rings?
Because of the rings, because how he played, you know what I'm saying, the shoes, the culture of Michael Jordan, all that, folks.
Now listen.
I don't care what. I don't care. Listen, there.
Now listen.
You can put Balenciagas, you can put Yeezys, you can put some Nikes in there, you can put all these shoes together. I'm gonna pick Jordan over all them damn shoes. At the end of the day, I'm gonna pick me a pair of retro Mikes over all them shoes.
But listen, that don't make Jordan a GOAT. That's because that's your preference. You putting money. You making him the GOAT because you.
No, he's the GOAT.
Listen.
He's the GOAT.
Listen to what I'm saying.
What you mean? Mike did it different. Mike came through like, come on, man. Mike was a snake. You heard Charles Barkley said, man, he was just unstoppable. He said when he came in the hole, he was like a snake. Like, come on, LeBron ain't doing what Mike did, G.
Okay, so you got.
I'm finna hurt your feelings.
Bring up the stacks. Stacks don't matter. Rings
I'm finna hurt your feelings.
Stacks don't matter.
If rings matter, Bill Russell got 12. How'd Michael Jordan go? Shut up. How?
They always want to build up this Bill Russell shit. Every time motherfuckers say something about Mike, they want to bring up Bill Russell. Listen, man, Bill Russell was in a different time period where niggas was tall as hell, and that nigga was shooting all the motherfucking points, and the NBA really wasn't even developed for real. Like, it wasn't really the NBA yet, folks. Bill Russell was in a whole totally different time period. Mike changed the game.
So if that's the case, then
Mike brought you culture. His shoes is culture.
If that's the case, you shouldn't compare Michael Jordan and LeBron.
To LeBron. That's what I was trying to tell him. That's what I was trying to tell him.
I'm finna tell you what made LeBron the GOAT to me.
All right, gonna break it down.
And real niggas gonna understand. Listen.
All right.
First of all, he surpassed he broke every one of Jordan records. Every one.
Yes, but he don't got 6 rings.
Bill Russell got 12, so how could Jordan?
When we discussing the Kings, we turn around and say LeBron ain't got 6 rings. He don't got 6 though.
Look,
and he ain't gonna get another one.
He getting one this year.
Right. No, he ain't.
Yes, he is.
No, he ain't.
But look,
I'll bet you on that
listen, everybody changed the game. Like, okay, we can say we can take this same argument to some street shit.
Okay.
Like your daddy.
Okay.
Do you think your daddy would say y'all we stupid from the era we doing? Just like
he said that all the time.
Just like you look down on them kids and say they stupid. Would they be fighting their teachers and shit like that? Nigga, we was fighting teachers.
I know.
So
the old niggas.
So listen, we take a part of what they was doing, but we also push the pedestal a little further.
Right.
So like Jordan was before Jordan, it was Kareem them.
Yeah.
Then Jordan pushed it a little more. So now LeBron.
So I say it's GOATs in each era. It's GOATs in each era.
But listen,
it's GOATs in each era.
Listen, Michael Jordan got in a gambling gate and got his daddy killed.
Hold on. Now listen. That's accusations. Supposedly, that's accusations. You can't really go off of that. That is some Illuminati accusation shit. Listen, man.
I don't care about no
This
Illuminati.
is big brain. We gonna speak facts when we speak facts. Listen, when we speak on something, that is an accusation. You don't have no fucking evidence of that.
Man, listen.
Why they ain't locked Michael Jordan up yet? Have he been locked up for it?
How many times?
Have he been locked up for it?
Nah, he let them take his daddy. He sacrificed his daddy.
Come on,
but
man.
listen,
you been watching too many Illuminati.
Listen, I don't watch nothing about Illuminati. I don't care about it. But look, Michael Jordan ain't been slandered, gambling, doing all this cheating.
Everybody gamble. What the fuck?
Look, name one thing.
If you was a billionaire, you would gamble too, nigga.
Name one thing about LeBron that's been bad.
Cause that nigga lame. That's why.
I ain't been the new good. He a billionaire.
I know.
First active
yeah, but Jordan was one first.
Billionaire.
Jordan was first.
First active basketball player.
It don't matter. Jordan was first.
Listen, this the difference. This the difference between.
I can't believe this nigga, man. You being from Chicago is crazy.
This gonna steal it off.
This is crazy.
Hold on.
Folks.
This gonna steal it off.
Chicago, y'all see this shit?
Listen. This gonna steal it off of me. Nigga, Jordan put $10.5 million in the penitentiaries. That's gonna hold his people down.
No, that wasn't the real Jordan.
LeBron,
speaking false. No, let's stop.
That's
who is. You speaking false. I'm finna break it down to you. I'm finna break it. Don't even make yourself look silly. Don't make yourself look silly. Listen. I'm finna break it down to you. It was a white dude named Michael Jordan that they got mixed up with.
No, the fuck it ain't.
Go Google
it.
It was a white dude named Michael Jordan, and they thought it was the real Michael Jordan and attached them to that. It wasn't the real Michael Jordan. It's a white dude that's named Michael Jordan, folks. Go look it up.
We had the article with the man picture on there. You Google it, nigga.
Okay, I'm finna Google it, man. Cause listen, G, I always gotta prove myself to this nigga.
Prove it.
Okay.
I mean, me, like I said, I don't take nothing from Jordan as a basketball player, but I'm not a big Michael Jordan.
Dude, Michael Jordan got private prisons.
He got stock in the prisons. I didn't say he got private prisons. He got stock in the prisons.
Okay, let's see. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. It's big brain. We don't speak nothing but facts up here.
Look, what Draymond say?
Dude,
that nigga
Michael
ain't never
Jordan
been in no scandal. LeBron ain't never been in no scandal. He ain't leave his wife for no Nicki Minaj or nothing like that when he got millions or nothing.
Talking this shit.
What happened? Did he?
No, it's saying what you saying on Google.
Okay.
You got to.
I'm just saying. He said his argument is Jordan is the GOAT because of rings, but Bill Russell got more rings than that. This is big brain. We speaking facts. This is big brain.
Listen.
We speaking facts.
Okay.
OG,
Google it for me, bro.
Tell him, OG.
Google it for me. Somebody
OG,
Google it for
if
me,
he
bro.
just said, fuck Google, we talking big brain shit.
What?
If we talking me and you, if you just said Michael Jordan is the GOAT because of rings,
Yeah.
Bill Russell got more rings than him.
But Bill Russell didn't change the game.
How?
We wasn't there for Bill Russell. We don't.
I mean,
Nigga, you was barely there for Jordan.
I was
listen,
6,
listen,
7
you was
years
pissing
old.
down your
I was
balls.
6, 7 years
Hey,
old
listen to
when
this,
Jordan was
bro.
playing. I
It's
still
like-
remember
hey,
when Chicago was winning
how
and they
did
shot
Michael
the
Jordan
city
change
up
the
and
game?
shit.
How did Michael Jordan change the game?
Because Michael Jordan changed the game because Michael Jordan brought a whole new culture to the game. Before Michael Jordan, they was wearing them tight little shorts, all that. Michael Jordan started wearing the baggy shorts, brought the baggy shorts to the game. Plus his shoes is cultural. Like you can't go nowhere without seeing Michael Jordan shoes or people wanting Michael Jordan shoes. You got people that's lining up outside the damn store to get these damn shoes. I know because I don't be able to get the damn shoes because y'all keep buying all the damn shoes. So it's like Michael Jordan he got a little more credibility to him, folks, than LeBron and them. LeBron still got some work in to do.
As far as a business,
I'm saying, as far as businessman, basketball player, how Mike won the games. G, it was on some.
Hey, but you gotta think. Michael Jordan patterned his game after somebody.
For sure.
He did.
Everybody take a point off.
And I agree with that. That's why I say it's GOATs in every era.
But let me
That's
ask
why
you
I
a
said
question.
that. It's a GOAT in every era.
OG, listen.
And I think LeBron the GOAT in this era.
A GOAT.
But he ain't the GOAT overall.
Basketball is a 5-on-5 game. It's not a 1-on-1 game.
I agree.
So LeBron make his team better no matter who he playing with.
Mike did too. What you mean?
Mike shot 70 shots himself.
Because he was making
He was
them.
running by himself. Right or wrong.
He was making the shots.
How can I develop your game and
Why
make you
not
better
pass
if I
the
never
ball?
pass it to you?
Kobe was doing the same thing.
Where Kobe at?
Come on, R.I.P. Kobe,
okay,
man. Come on,
man.
man.
That's
You
that's
tweaking.
that's
Oh,
fucked
what
up.
is wrong with you? R.I.P. Kobe.
So what is we
He
talking
don't mean
about
nothing
for?
about that. Huh?
What is we talking about him for?
What? Because people be forgetting about Kobe. I'm tired of y'all doing Kobe dirty. They be forgetting about Kobe, bro. They forget about Kobe, though, bro. They don't never put Kobe in that lineup, bro.
Who gonna win a 1-on-1 right now?
He was a-
LeBron or Kobe?
Kobe. I'm going with Kobe.
So you gonna put your money up right now? We gonna go with Kobe
No,
laying
no,
it.
shut up,
And
bro.
LeBron gonna
Shut
double
up, man.
that.
R.I.P. Kobe. Don't pay attention to what he's saying, y'all.
I'm just saying, man. That's for real.
R.I.P. Kobe.
Hey, so
R.I.P. his
LeBron got
daughter.
How many rings? 4.
4.
Yeah.
5 this year.
Yeah. No, he
Watch
ain't
right
getting
there.
another one. Boston
Watch right
finna get
there.
that
Watch
ring.
right there.
The Celtics finna get that ring. It's finna go to the
struggle.
East.
They struggle.
It's finna go to the East.
They struggle.
The East. Shout out to Boston. Or it's gonna go to Golden State if it's in the West. It's gonna go to Curry and if it's the West.
You know what the
He
you
not
know what
getting
the
no
tally
more
is? You know what
rings,
the tally
bro.
is right now?
Lil Bronny gonna get a ring.
You know what the tally is right now?
Lil Bronny gonna get a ring, huh?
You know what the tally is right now?
I think it's 2-2, ain't it?
No, it's 2-1.
2-1. The Lakers up 1 because they won.
This big brain, we speak facts.
The Lakers up 1.
Yeah,
The Lakers
we
up
winning
1.
that
That ain't
way.
nothing shit. That ain't shit. They ain't
It's how they
sweep
win.
us. But what I'm saying is, man, you got to stop with the with the Michael Jordan LeBron. You can't really compare them because it's different eras, man. It's a different time period. It was a different game. It was a different NBA. Yes, LeBron is the GOAT in this era, but overall GOAT, you can't call him the overall GOAT because then you passing up a lot of people. You passing up a lot of people that didn't put on for the game. For people like Mike, people like Kobe. You know what I'm saying? People like Tim Duncan. You know what I'm saying? People, a lot of people don't even look at Tim Duncan, but Tim Duncan was one of the best big mans in the game. G, like it wasn't nobody. But it wasn't nobody stopping him, folks. He was unstoppable in that hole, folks. Nobody talk about him. Ray Allen. You got Ray Allen, Dwayne Wade.
Right there though. You had Kevin Garnett.
Yeah, you had Kevin, Paul Pierce.
Exactly. But
Ray
it's
Allen.
different strokes for different folks, just like a lot of people like Kawhi Leonard.
But if you say
Kawhi
LeBron,
Leonard give you a quiet 40.
Yeah.
That ain't my cup of tea. I want the sand to be up.
But
that sells ground.
But still, you can't just put LeBron the overall GOAT. He a GOAT in his era.
No, he the GOAT, period.
No,
there ain't one nigga LeBron size and his athletic as him.
Michael Jordan. Oh, well, no, he ain't LeBron size, but he athletic like him.
Hey, but
Look how big he is.
Jordan was strong too.
But ask yourself, if you play basketball,
I'm going with Jordan.
And you in the paint, I don't give a damn what era. Who's gonna stand in front of LeBron when he comes to the court?
Nobody.
Man, that dude's
Who gonna stand in front of Mike?
Me.
What you talking about, Mike? Man, that's crazy how y'all disrespect.
You see how they used to beat
That's
up Mike?
crazy how y'all beat the GOAT. Y'all do the GOAT like that, folks. Y'all ain't y'all the age y'all is.
Who GOAT? What GOAT? That nigga's a sheep. That nigga's a sheep.
Who? I'm not beating the GOAT up.
Wow.
He's a sheep.
I can't believe you, Lo.
Hey, bro.
He is a sheep.
Bro, I didn't say nothing about Mike.
You grew up in the era of Mike, folks. You
up,
watched that era,
hey, bro,
folks.
I mean, I grew up in the era of Magic Johnson and all of them, bro. But I didn't say. I said LeBron of this era. LeBron.
I can't believe you. You from Chicago, right? Fucking 75th and Rose, folks.
Right. What Michael Jordan ever do for 75th Rose?
No. What the fuck LeBron do? I don't know that nigga.
You don't know Jordan.
Exactly.
It's preference.
Who you got
it's preference.
Why you got Jordans on your feet?
It's preference.
Why you got Jordans? Put your feet up to the camera.
It's preference.
Put your feet up to the camera. Look at this hypocrite ass nigga, Mike. Listen, stop all the stores from selling this nigga mics. This nigga gets no more mics out the stores.
That nigga want my money.
Listen, no, Mike. Stop this nigga. We banning this nigga. We doing a boycott on this nigga. He out here disrespecting your name and y'all on mics.
I'll go
Why
with
don't
some
you go
all-white
on LeBron?
I'll go with some
Why you don't go get LeBron?
I don't like how they look.
How the fuck he gonna be go? He
It's
don't even know how to make
preference.
those shoes.
It's preference.
He don't even know how to
He
make no
basketball shoes for basketball.
Ain't nobody want to play basketball all fucking day. We need some shit to walk around in and look good in. That's what make Mike the GOAT. Cause you can play basketball in Mike's shoes and walk around and look good.
I got LeBron.
You can look good in some.
Nah, man, ain't nobody wear no motherfucking LeBron. They got them bitches in shoe
I'm
collar.
a bow for you.
Them bitches white as shoe collar. Ain't nobody bad them bitches. Stay up. Motherfucker going to get the mic Saturday morning. Motherfucker going to get the mic.
I got both, man.
Huh?
I got some LeBron.
Yeah, but I bet you ain't putting them motherfucking LeBrons on to go to the club.
Yeah,
I bet you
is.
ain't going to the club with them LeBrons on. Punch ass nigga.
Man, listen. So, on some real stuff, how do you feel LeBron? How do you feel LeBron not to go? What makes LeBron not to go to you?
I didn't say he wasn't the GOAT. See, that's where the misunderstanding
So you agree he's the GOAT?
Not overall GOAT.
He's saying that
I think he the GOAT of this era. The millenniums, I think he the GOAT of this era. He's they Michael Jordan.
That's what we talking about this
No,
era.
but you said he was the overall GOAT. And
That's
he's
what
not.
we talking about the past for.
What you mean? You still can't forget about the past. In order to know your future, you gotta know the past.
All right.
What the fuck is you talking about?
You had $500 yesterday and you spent it, right?
Yeah.
Your rent due today. You gonna say I had $500 yesterday?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna be like, damn, I fucked my motherfucking money. I had $500.
What that landlord gonna do?
$500. I spent that shit.
That landlord gonna evict your ass.
Yeah, I know.
See you.
I know.
So what good is it?
Man, shut
What
the
good
fuck
is
up,
it to
man.
talk about?
You going in?
So
you
what
make
good
my
is
guy-
what is we
Okay,
talking about
folks.
Mike for?
You fucking
It is
with my
LeBron
brain,
right here,
folks.
man.
You fucking with my brain, folks. Folks, I'm high. I'm trying to keep up with you. But yeah, folks, what I'm talking about is you really can't compare them. That's like comparing Tupac to Wayne or something. You really can't compare them two
People
rappers,
do that all the time, though.
but you can't compare them.
How
though.
come?
Because that's different time periods. It's different type of rappers. Tupac was a way different rapper than Wayne was.
That don't mean nothing. If you're
Wayne,
a rapper,
Tupac stood for a little more than Wayne did.
If
We
you-
just know Wayne for music.
If
We
you're a
don't know
rapper,
Wayne for the activists and all that shit and fighting the police and shooting at the police.
if you're a rapper, you can be compared to
Taking
any
up-
other rapper because
you
you're a
can't-
rapper.
You can't, as far as lyrics.
Period.
But I think
Rapper.
in the overall, you can't put him and Tupac up to. Tupac gonna always be the god.
Yeah, you don't put him in the same.
Yeah, you don't put him in
Tupac
the
the
same.
god to who?
He the god of rap.
No,
To who?
I don't agree with that.
He the guy. I think he one of the gods.
To who?
I think he one of the gods. Just hip hop.
It's only one god.
No, I'm talking about gods and rap.
No, ain't no gods in rap. You the best or you ain't. It ain't no
I
god.
think Tupac is there.
Nigga, you
I
was
think
like
he number one.
How old was you when Tupac died?
I was like 7.
I'm gonna go back, bro.
I was 7.
Hey, the God
He died in 1996, I think. September the 4th, 1996.
So-
I think. I was 7 years old.
So how could
Well,
that
no, I
be?
was 6. I was
How
6.
could that be this nigga? Look, he's
You know
crazy.
why? You know why?
He's crazy.
Listen. I'm gonna tell you why. My pops made me fall in love with Tupac. Made me fall in love with Tupac
Right.
music, folks, because when he used to play it all the time.
Okay, now listen.
I just started liking that shit. That's how I started liking Wu-Tang.
Listen.
I
Now,
started
hold
liking
on.
Wu-Tang
You
on
used,
my
your
pops.
grandma used to take you to church every Sunday.
Yeah, she
Why
did.
you don't go to church every Sunday now?
Because I wasn't into church.
But that was
I couldn't
instilled
stand
into
going
you.
to church.
That was
You know,
instilled in
nigga,
you
I
too.
couldn't
Same
stand
thing
it.
though.
Yeah, it was.
Just like
But
your
you know-
daddy playing Tupac, that ain't gonna make you love Tupac.
It did though, because it made me
I mean,
fall in
I
love
mean,
with hip hop. I was 6 years old.
Okay, you should be a pastor right now, then.
I Actually, Naughty by Nature made me fall in love with
You
hip-hop.
should be a pastor right now,
because when I heard that hip hop parade, it made me get on the hip hop. Then I started hearing Tupac. Then I started hearing, you know what I'm saying, the Nas, the Wu.
Right or wrong? He said because his daddy played this when he was sick.
Yeah,
his grandma dragged his bad ass to church.
But I picked up
so
my
he should be
genes.
a pastor,
You
right?
what I'm saying? I picked up on my genes, my love of music off my daddy.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? My pops, he was a big inspiration with the hip hop with me.
Man, I think like me for music, period. Like, you know, I grew up in the era when it, or you know, like Curtis Blow, like
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like
for sure.
So when you say God,
I think Tupac better than all of them. I think Tupac better than Curtis Blow. I think Tupac better than LL Cool J. I think he's killing Rakim. I think he fucking Rakim up. Open the door. I think he fucking Rakim up. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I just think so. You know what I'm saying? I think Tupac set the bar. But Tupac did it different. See, Tupac was something different. See, when y'all, I'm gonna break this down to y'all, man.
About different things,
I'm gonna break this down. See, when you talk about Tupac, you gotta talk about the whole discography of Tupac. That means you gotta talk about the acting. You gotta talk about the music. You gotta talk about this activist. You gotta talk about all that, G. And most of them rappers that you named, they didn't have all that with them. They didn't have all that with them. Tupac had a lot that came with him. Tupac fought for his people. His mama was the head Black Panthers. You know what I'm saying? He come from that generation. He come from that line, that bloodline.
But that generation back then, like hip hop was nothing what it is today. Hip hop back then.
It wasn't, and it wouldn't be nothing. It would be nothing without that generation. I agree with that. I agree with that. Listen, I agree with that. I agree with you fully on that. I'm saying it ain't nothing without that era. You need that era. You need the 80s. That's where it gets started from.
It started in the 70s.
You need close that door for me, bro. I thought it started. No, it started like 80, 83. Oh, well, maybe I'm off. Well, but you still need that era because that era set the foundation. So I would never forget about that era. But I think Tupac was better than them in a way. I think they weren't as developed yet. Hip hop, you gotta think about hip hop was still a baby in the 70s. It was still a baby, so they weren't really.
But back then it wasn't. Okay, in Tupac's era, okay, just look at, okay, for instance, his double album. Who produced his double album? Dr. Dre. Mm-hmm. You feel me? So you got to think of back in the era before Tupac. It wasn't the beats and like the beats and shit they had. It was more lyrical.
I understand that. That's why I said, and that's why I said I think Tupac set the bar though. I think when Tupac and Biggie came, they set the bar. They set the bar because they changed the flow. I think you a god when you could change rap, when you could change the culture. You could be a big influence on the culture.
So if that's the case, it's a whole lot though.
Listen, no, but they ain't do it like Tupac, folks. Tupac was something different. And now that I've been watching that Dear Mama documentary that they got on Hulu, it really shows you the inside of Tupac, like really shows you the personal side of Tupac. And I think Tupac was something different. I think we'll never have a rapper like that again. I don't think we'll ever have a rapper that come to us again like that. You know what I'm saying? I think Tupac was one of a kind, and I think it's crazy that he got killed.
Do you know the reason why we'll never have a rapper like that?
Why you think so?
Because the record companies ain't promoting. They're not pushing.
So why we ain't taking the game back? Why we not controlling our own shit? We got black millionaires. We got black billionaires. Jay-Z's a billionaire. Dr. Dre, billionaires. Why they not building their own shit? Why we continue to be under the record labels and continue to let them run our culture? That's what I want to know. Why we continue to let them run our culture? We got the power. We got the influence. We got the world right now, man. Like, wake up, my people. Wake up. We can run our own shit. But we just so against each other and so stuck in the hood and the bullshit and the luxury of life. That's not rich for real.
But you got to look at what does rap talk about now?
The luxury.
And it talks about tearing our people down.
Yes, but you know why it talks about that? Because we don't have the game no more. The game is being sold. It's been sold. You know what I'm saying? Hip-hop been sold, man. So we don't have control of the game no more. So you know what they doing now? They promoting all the ignorant shit because they want your fucking son to go out and kill a motherfucker. And they want your motherfucking daughter to be a slut or a hoe.
I agree.
And need a nigga for some money.
I agree.
And that's what they teaching us. They not teaching. Think about back then. When we was coming up. the music wasn't so violent. You had niggas like 50 Cent and all them. You had niggas that was talking that gang shit. But the music wasn't so. You had another side too. You had conscious music too. You had De La Soul. You had Nas. You had Mos Def. You had Talib Kweli. You had a soul side too of hip hop too. You don't got that no more. It's not a balance no more. Now everybody sound the same. Everybody look the same. Everybody doing the same flow. Everybody using the same beats. Nothing is original no more. That's what make our era a little different than their era.
Back then, though, music fed the spirit. Now it's just music controls your mind now.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah,
but at the same time,
it make these shorties go crazy.
Feeding your spirit and controlling the soul is kind of the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
Think about
it is. You right.
Yeah, but
you
you're
right.
You're right.
I'm finna get this pop real quick. Y'all want something to drink?
Yeah. Give me a Gatorade, folks.
Right.
But yeah, well, like I was saying, man, hip hop is being controlled by the masters, and the masters is evil. They want our kids to destruct. They want the world to be destructive. Cause you don't just got our kids being destructive. You got the little white kids. They want to be savage now too. They killing just as much as us.
Yeah.
So it's like hip hop is doing this. I said on the I said before, I was walking down the street one day. Well, not walking, but I was driving down the street on Division in Kansas. As I was driving, I seen a group of white boys. They all had on the Pooh Shiesty masks. And these niggas was walking tough. They was mobbing. They was going to, you know what I'm saying?
Like they want to die.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Chasing death.
And I'm just looking at this shit like, damn, this is what the world came to. The white kids want to be savage now.
But this the
they
thing.
gang now.
But this the thing. It's always been like that.
I ain't been like that, folks.
Listen. I'm talking about following our culture. You know what I'm saying? Look at Eminem, how he wanted to. He brought this since motherfuckers shooting videos in the hood and stuff like this. So that made it cool for him to shoot.
Eminem never shot no video.
Listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying. The trailer park. That's his hood.
Oh yeah.
That's his hood.
You right.
So we made this like we ain't scared of where we come from. So that made it okay for him to shoot where he come from, even though it was the trailer park. That's they hood, they country where they from. That's they hood. You know what I'm saying? So
it's just crazy to
you know
me,
what I'm saying? We always set the tone, but we make it okay because what was frowned upon to some people
is my smile upon.
This what we look forward to. This what we used to. That's what I said. Like somebody asked me the other day, like, why is it easy to fall back in your old ways?
Temptation.
Like selling drugs.
Temptation, peer pressure.
Third. Why you won't just go get a job and work a job?
Cause they ain't paying you shit.
Listen. No, honestly, God, what would your answer be?
I mean, me.
I told you what my answer would be.
I mean, I think like, bro, if you don't, sometimes you gotta change your surroundings. You know what I'm saying? To actually start doing something different. You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm from Kansas City, so when I got out of prison, I moved to the small town.
For sure.
Because I knew that staying in Kansas City will push me back
to where you are.
Yeah, so.
But this is what I always say. And my mama always tell me it's easy, even when you trying to change, it's easy to fall back into where you came from. Bro, listen, if we been on these blocks pushing packs and doing what we doing, I'm not saying I'm doing this, I just said it.
Right, clear it up, nigga.
Nah. If this what you was doing before you was old enough to go punch a clock and work for these people, this is part of your life before you was old enough to do this. So what's your natural instinct when it get bad? If you a killer, you gonna fall back. You got your gun. You rather have no money. You gonna survive off this. This is what you know the most before you can go punch a clock. Before you can get up and work a 9 to 5. This is what you know. So you gonna fall back into that.
So how do you get out that mind state? Well, we gonna stop it right here, man. Cause I want to come back into that. Cause you talking some real shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You talking some real ass shit. So I want to get back into that, man. But I gotta go pay some bills real quick, man. So we'll be back in further notice, man. This is King K.
Black.
Fuck up. What's poppin', man? This King K, man. Now, I know y'all gonna get mad at me because I interrupted the episode, but I just need a moment of y'all time, man. Just a moment of y'all time, man. Straight up, man. I want to just share some information with y'all real quick, man. We got the Big Brain podcast business cards, man. If you ain't got no business card, I don't know where you been at because I've been passing these out everywhere, man. So if you ain't got you a business card, man, get you a business card, man. Now, look, if you turn this business card around, You will see on the back, man, they got all my information where you can find me at on YouTube, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. We even got Gmail on there. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get Twitter on there. We finna be on Spotify. We finna be on Anchor, so y'all be looking out for that, man. Yeah, man. Straight up, man. It's Big Brain, man. Make sure y'all go get the Big Brain business card, man. Exclusive Big Brain business card, man. Straight up, we gonna be coming with the merch soon, man. Y'all be looking out for that, man. Big Brain merch. We gonna be coming soon with that. Look out for that, man. This Big Brain, man. Now, y'all can get back to the episode, man. This all I wanted to tell y'all. It ain't take too long, man. Straight up. Go on, get back to the episode with y'all Crybaby Seals, man. This King K. I hope everybody out there safe. I'm out. Welcome back.
It's a beautiful day.
Hold up. But yeah, we back in the building, man. Y'all know what it is, man.
Gang.
Straight up, man. Hey, but before we left, man, you were talking about how motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, how motherfucker could fall back into that, you know what I'm saying, that lifestyle. So it's so quick for a motherfucker to fall into that lifestyle.
For sure.
Break that shit down, man. I want you to say what the fuck you was gonna say.
And he asked me, why is it so easy
to fall back in
especially being a black man. This came from a white dude, but being a black man to fall back into it. Because my boss, he cool, he been to the joint and everything like that, but he said he ain't been back. But like I explained to him, just like, you know what I'm saying, you my boss. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even got your CDLs. I got my CDLs and everything. They came here and gave you this position. Like, you had you got all your stuff together and got more credentials.
You black, folks.
But at the same time, I got more credentials than you and everything.
Black.
And
That's
he admitted.
happen,
But it's the color of our skin. You know what I'm saying? If just like simple fact, I was finna sell a car to somebody. Shorty was so nervous pulling up on me, he didn't want to count the money in front of me. They be so damn scary, folks. You ain't got no pipe on you? Shorty, what you asking me this for? You want to buy the car? No.
Don't say too much, folks.
No, I said that's what he asked me. Scared. Because you can't do business from a black man to a black man. I say, but if I was a white man, you would have jumped in the car, count the money in front of his face and everything. You know what I'm saying?
You got tattoos, you big as fuck, you got drip. Folks, listen, let me say this to this nigga real quick. Nigga, you intimidating.
How? I come in peace.
Listen, I know, but look at you.
You my son. That's how you get there. Look at you. You intimidating. Listen, you ain't got dread.
If I was a white dude, G, I would be scared of you, G. I would be walking on the other side of the road.
Why?
Because you got your dreads, you got the tattoos, you big as fuck, you turned up, you know what I'm saying? You always on some motherfucking turned up shit. You know how you is, boss.
Now, how many soft niggas you know? How many soft niggas you know with dreads, tattoos, trying to persuade this? That's okay. I'm light skinned. I can't fight or nothing. I'm light skinned. They say light skinned niggas can't fight or nothing.
What you was gonna say, Lo?
That's
what they say, you know.
Man.
Nigga, you ain't light skinned.
No, I ain't.
I thought you talking about.
No, nigga, I'm talking about, hey. I'm talking about this nigga. When he said, hey. Because I don't see, hey.
Nigga, you light skinned.
Nigga, this nigga said he light skinned.
Nah, bro, I wasn't saying it like that.
Folks.
I'm talking about Buster. I'm
Same color, folks.
Hey,
join the family. You would have been out there in the goddamn cotton field with me.
Hey, Buster was young, and I used to be like, man, that little nigga right there, wild.
Nigga, you would have been in the cotton field with me.
And you see him right behind me, didn't you? You seen him right behind me.
Yeah, on 4 level. I still remember all that shit, folks. And I always told you, folks. Well, I always told both of y'all, folks. Y'all my big bros, folks. Y'all the niggas I came up behind. Y'all the niggas I learned. I learned a lot from you, Buster. I learned a lot from you too. You know what I'm saying? You the one for real put me. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gotta speak too much, but yeah, you know what I'm saying? You showed me the way. So it's like, I always got that respect for you. I always got the respect for y'all. You know, I know we done had our little thing, but that shit family shit. You know what I'm saying? I still got a mutual respect for a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna never cross y'all, folks.
For sure.
Cause you know what I'm saying? I fuck with y'all, folks. You know what I'm saying? I done learned a lot from y'all niggas, man.
No, but getting back to what he said about the
I just wanted to say my piece.
Why? So this is a white dude asking you that. Okay, now just think about this. Okay, he get out of prison and you get out of prison.
Yeah.
He drop a dirty urine and you drop a dirty urine. Who going back to prison first?
Me.
I think both
you understand what I'm saying?
No. Me. Cause he can sit there like, oh, I've been going through this since I was
But
12.
but
I watched my dad rape my mom.
Yeah, and I understand you on that. But
I said they
I
gonna be
done
like,
seen-
nigga, you ain't even have a daddy. Get out. You going to jail.
I done seen them since motherfuckers back too.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
but
but
My
the
homie
ratio
Kevin.
from black
Shout
to
out
white.
my homie Kevin, folks. Free my homie Kevin, folks. They sent him back. First dirty, folks. Sent his ass.
The ratio in black people returning to the penitentiary is double than anybody else.
Yeah, it is because
Hey.
we doing the most crime
I
too.
mean, not only
You know that, right?
not
We
only
doing
that,
the most crime too.
But
Let's not take away from that.
I mean, we do the most crime.
To
bro.
who?
Hey,
To ourselves.
Who says that? Because you got these white people going around taking millions of
Yeah,
dollars.
but they
They
not-
do white collar crimes.
Yeah, but they not pulling up and doing drive-bys and killing everybody on the porch, folks, in their neighborhood. See, when you go in a white neighborhood, folks, it's peaceful, folks. It be so motherfucking quiet, folks. I'm talking about real white neighborhood, like a rich motherfucker. It be quiet as hell. They don't even want your nigga ass in there.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna agree.
They
with
not
that
pulling.
completely,
They not
'cause you go
pulling.
to- You got some black
listen,
neighborhoods.
folks. All right, but
Where elderly people that's
listen,
quiet as a motherfucker.
listen,
For
Jake and Tommy and Jesse is not pulling up on Jimmy and Benny and I forgot the third name. I'm trying to come up with some name.
They trying to be.
They not pulling up on them like that, shooting them up, folks. They not. Oh yeah, what's up? And shooting them up on
They
their
is.
by their matches.
You know why? Because they trying to be like us. Just like we was just talking
No,
about.
G, what I'm saying is we causing the destruction with each other, folks. We causing the destruction on ourselves. We create genocide on ourselves.
I don't want no problem with nobody.
You know what
So
I'm saying? We doing the most killing, folks.
I gave my life
Look,
to
look what's
God.
going on at the crib. G.
Leave me alone. Ain't no
Motherfuckers
killer.
is-
Don't push me.
Yeah, I feel you on that.
Shout out
'cause
to the
you older
GD
now.
zone.
Oh no, you older now, so you think like that. It's called growth and development. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? You grew. That's what you were
sure.
supposed to do, G. Stop drinking that goddamn shit, though. I'm gonna need
This
you
is
to grow
pop.
past that.
What are you talking about?
I'm just saying. This nigga be killing me. But yeah, man, I love you though. But what I'm saying is, this generation compared to that generation, you can compare the two. And I know what you was. I understand what you was saying when you said people could fall back into that lifestyle.
For sure.
But how do you get out that mind state?
preparation, bro. But you got to look at this. If you're in prison and they don't have programs set up for you to re-enter society, what are you gonna do? You gonna?
But that's not true because there's all type of programs out here for prisoners.
It is
to
now.
find jobs.
It is.
I'm talking about 2023.
But it's
I ain't
still-
talking about back then.
but
I'm talking
still-
about 2023.
But still, King,
There's plenty of programs out here
for the young
motherfuckers.
black man, just put yourself in that shoe when
I
you
was
came
in
home
the
from the
shoe- in
joint.
that shoe.
But listen. You wasn't too keen to run up to no program that you might
I
get.
had to.
Listen. That you might get denied, or you know what I'm saying. We don't deal well with
I
rejection.
done got denied plenty of
So,
times
this
and
what I'm
plenty
saying.
of jobs.
This is what I'm saying. At the end of the day,
Shit, some nice ones too.
look. At the end of the day, it come down to you. You gotta be ready to change that. You gotta be tired of doing the same thing. Like G, I went to the joint. I did 4.5 years. G. Then I come back. I do 2. My 2 years I just did was worse than my 4.5.
Yeah, you was sick.
I would look on bro. When I was in the joint, a lot of niggas know me. I was tripping. I was for real. Didn't care.
You ain't come there
Now
to be no
look,
good guy.
now look. You know, out of the 2 years, the time went hard. The worst thing about it is missing my family and missing my kids. You know what woke me up the most out of anything I've been through in a joint?
What?
My son, he play football. I'm talking to him. We going to
Cold, too.
I'm paying for his little showcase. I'm in a joint.
Oh no.
He said, I want to change my name. But you love me. You love me. That's what they call you. He say, I want to change my name to something else. I said, why? He say, I feel some type of way. You won't even go to my games no more anyway.
Damn,
So in that moment right there, that was the worst thing. Ain't nobody did nothing to me. No, nothing. That woke me up more than anything to hit my son, because they getting older. They know about this now. They know how long did he gonna be here this time
That
before he
fucked you
go
up
back.
for a minute,
So
didn't it?
that
While you was in there, huh?
that made me to the end. Like, all right, playtime over.
But you
Nigga,
say when he said that.
I said, I told him, I'm like, I understand. I never thought that you cared enough, or you gave a thought about it like that, thinking into it like that because of your age. But that was stupid on me. But listen, this is what we gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I do what I can when I come home this time, and I'm gonna try my hardest not to go back, and I ain't gonna never leave you again. That's my hardest. That's the biggest thing I wanted to do. When I was just in the joint, I prayed to God, let me make it back to see my sister graduate. My little sister walk across the stage. Boom, my son hit me with that. I'm trying to do stuff different where I won't have to take them chances. You know what I'm saying? To go back to the joint. Cause I see how it ain't like we doing the time. You know how many times you told somebody, you don't care about, I'm the one in here doing the time. But they doing that time with you. They missing you as well. Man. So something so small, like it wasn't nothing you niggas in the joint could do to me. Y'all know what's up. None of that. My son changed my mind, changed my view on it.
I mean, I agree.
That's
I agree.
some real shit.
I did 6 flat my first time.
Respect.
And I was young, so I didn't get, like I had that. I didn't care. But when
sure.
But when I came home and actually was out here with my kids.
For sure.
And then I went back.
What?
I did 16 months.
That's why I always say. That's why I say. I always say, and I ain't on no police shit when I say this, y'all. I ain't on no police shit when I say this.
Don't say no. Don't say it.
No. Listen, no.
Do all that. Don't say it.
No.
Don't say it. Do not say it.
No, because it ain't really.
No, because you said if you have.
Because you know how niggas
no,
this
sir.
era,
Don't say
everything
it.
as
Don't
police
say
shit,
it.
Now
Now
let's
listen.
say everything is police shit. I'ma say it. Listen, I think some motherfuckers need to go to prison for the change, folks. I think sometimes prison help you change. Folks.
Listen.
Because it helped. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It helped me, G. It
For
helped
sure.
me. When I went to prison for, when they actually sent me up to prison for, and I spent them 3, 4, 5 years in that motherfucker, G, that shit woke me up, especially when I lost Cutto. When I lost Cutto, G, it was done. I'm like, man, I'm finna get out there and do some. And I still got up and I was on dumb shit too. I still got out on dumb shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was still playing around with that shit. But what I'm saying is, eventually I'm like, man, fuck this shit. When I lost Pop, that was, you know what I'm saying? It was like, man, I ain't with this shit no more. I'm good. I'm finna go do some other shit, folks. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go this way because.
Hold on.
It's like.
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah, folks, it was crazy.
Let me stop you right there, though.
Time period.
Let me stop you right there, though. Why is that your turning point? But when we growing up in Chicago, I know you lost plenty close homies.
But you know, we was young,
But-
but I ain't understand death like that. We didn't understand death. We was in our
I
youth.
did.
You did, G, but I didn't, folks.
So
I ain't
it
understand
take
that shit.
different
It take
times.
time,
You know what I'm saying? Different strokes
Once
for
I
different
started
folks, for sure.
growing and understanding death, G, that shit started fucking
Because
me
I
up,
look at it like
especially
this.
when I lost my best friend.
I look at it like this. I don't never say I don't wish jail or death on nobody or nothing like
don't
that.
either.
You know what I'm saying?
But
I don't
sometimes I'm about to
I don't
get
never
help.
say I don't never say listen.
Not death,
They
but
say
the prison.
they say die in the streets or get saved by the system.
I really get saved by the system.
Look, hold on, look. And I understand with yourself, but listen, I can't be the man. I'm not a judge. God's the only judge. I can't judge this man and say, yeah, you deserve to be in a joint. If it happened, you need it. God put that in your life.
No,
for that to
I'm not
change.
saying
No,
that.
Listen to me. Listen to me.
Okay.
I ain't saying you saying that.
Okay.
I'm just saying like, all right, like I was just in Boonville this year.
I was down there. Shout out to Boonville.
Well, nah, it's last year. It's April again. It's last year. But
Is it a 3 or 4 now?
week. But
It is.
over.
When I was going, that shit was thunderdome.
Look.
You should try being that motherfucker in the 90s.
Look.
Damn, you was in Boonville in the 90s?
Six House Thunderdome, but they ain't nothing Thunderdome.
I keep forgetting you is some KC.
Listen, bro. I just did time in Cook County Jail. I was just there for last year.
I know, folks.
That's worse than any. I've been to Potosi up here. Everything. That's worse than any level 5 penitentiary up here.
Don't lie. Look,
so that ain't nothing.
Don't lie.
It's chicken.
Don't lie, folks.
It's chicken.
Was that shit gravy?
It's chicken.
I ain't never been locked up in Cook County. Yeah, I've been at an Audi home, but I ain't never been locked up in Cook County.
No,
folks.
sir.
I
No,
ain't
sir.
gonna
It ain't.
Start with you, folks.
It ain't chicken, but like your reputation.
Did you have a
follow
whooping nigga in there? Did you have to?
Several.
Yeah.
But I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
Niggas know me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So nigga, when a nigga walk in, who on the deck? Oh, they got Gotti Road here. Where you at? I'm talking about young niggas. I don't even know. Yeah, what up?
know.
You know what I'm saying? From the next hood that's into it, but I don't even know you. But that's why I said, ladies.
You was locked up in that bitch for
y'all,
a minute, too.
Y'all keep y'all kids. Listen, teach them boys better. Because listen,
Yeah,
I'm
man.
old. They run up on me talking all this. Listen, if I got a question, your life or mine, it ain't no question. I gotta go home to my kids.
That's all we gonna say about that.
You know what I'm saying? So teach them boys right. But what I was saying though, in a simple way, like the person you can show him a gold mine. I can show you a dude with $1 million and he gonna give you $1 a day to help him carry his groceries in there to get you where you need to be. It's up to you to do it the right way. You can go in there, you can carry his groceries, get that $1 a day, or you can try to take him and take everything from him and go to jail and lose everything. So it's in your head. It's what I'm saying is certain people change at different ages. So when you got to be ready to change and live a better lifestyle and change your past to go forward.
So what you think is the age range that you think a man begin to change, like a boy begin to grow into a man? What you think is? You don't think it's an age limit?
It's not.
It ain't no certain age, bro. It's just it's all an experience. What you go through, repetition. It's all about what you go through. Like I know some niggas that was real in the streets, real talk, but when they seen some tragedy happen, it changed the Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So it's all in what you go through, like you said. When you lost Pac, it made you like, look, I'm cool on the streets. I'm cool.
That shit shook me up. I ain't gonna lie, folks. Folks' death shook me up. You know what I'm saying? That shit shook me up. That was a crazy time period.
And sometimes, man, you have warnings
before destruction.
You have warnings, man.
For sure. It was like that with me and Cutto. I always say, because I got locked up when Cutto got killed. You know what I'm saying? I was booked. But I always say, I'm like, damn, what if I would have been there? Would he still be alive? Or would I be dead too? I always think about
I was there.
I wish I was too.
Wish I was there. Because you know how we coming.
Yeah, but what would have happened? Would one of us got
we would have went home.
You know what I'm saying?
We would have went home.
That was some coward shit.
I'm standing on it. We would have went home.
Coward shit though, man.
We would have made it home.
A motherfucker whoop your ass, bro, and you gotta shoot him because they whoop
think
your
about
ass.
I'm not finna let you fight a nigga with a pipe. Soon as he put that pipe on, think it's chicken, he square with you, I'm coming behind him. Grab that. You know? It ain't going like that.
Motherfucker, we ain't even got to speak on it, folks. What all I'm saying is, G, I think I think young people sometimes, they misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? And it takes, why I say an age limit, why I think it's an age limit on that, because sometimes it take a young dude to grow up and mature. You know what I'm saying? I think at the age of 30, folks, you start maturing for real. You start really, some of us do. Some of us do.
I don't agree with that.
Some of us do.
Yeah.
I'm going to say some of us do. I think your mind start thinking about
I think
more shit, bigger shit. I think you start thinking about life a little more.
You got.
Because you party in your 20s. Think about it. You party in your 20s. For you turned up in your teenager years, your 20s. You turned up in your 30s too. But you more sane. You more cautious of shit.
I think situations you bring about maturity.
Yeah,
that's the more you've been through, and the more you see and
it falls into that. All that falls into each other, because the more you grow, the more shit you done seen, bro. Think about all the shit that you gonna see in your teenager years, that you gonna see in your 20s. When you get to your 30s, you gonna see. So by the time you get to your 40s, you done seen life. But you thinking about enjoying this bitch. Now you want to travel, you want to be a family man. You probably still dibble with dabble, but you still you at home now.
Bro,
you ain't a street nigga no more. You still a street nigga?
No,
exactly.
Listen, once you jump in this, you always gonna have that label.
You
can never not be a street nigga, because what you done in the streets gonna stand for something to the next nigga that's looking up to you coming up.
That's true.
So even though that's what I'm saying. The young generations respect niggas that they know been through the stuff that they doing. So like our mamas them, I grew up with my mama, my daddy wasn't around. So my mama, she'll tell me, and she could be around my daddy seeing this, whatever. But to me, nigga, you ain't thugging like me. You a woman. You can't now. I piss standing up. You sit down. So it's two different things. You can't do what I do. So it'll go in one ear. I always listen to her.
What age did you start thinking like that?
From the gate, when I jumped in the streets.
That's what I'm saying. What age was you when you started thinking like that? When you started growing you some balls, and I'm a man.
I jumped off the porch.
When you start standing up to your mama, I'm a man. Mama,
I ain't never gonna stand up to her like that. Cause to the streets, I'm a man, but I'm still a little boy. I'm gonna do whatever I do out there, and I'm running to mama. Nigga, when I got shot, they say you want to call the ambulance. I say no, call my mama.
Yeah, I always call mama too.
So I'm not gonna never stand up to her. I'm a man.
Yeah.
Now I'm your little boy, but to them they know who they playing with.
But what I'm saying is, what age was it when you started saying smelling yourself? Like when you started,
like I said, like 8, 9. I'm outside. I'm
so
getting
you
me.
started
I'm
early.
getting me a little coochie.
Yeah, you
in.
started early.
I'm talking about
freaky
nigga
You
pull up.
started early.
I'm telling big cousin them like, yeah.
You the maddest little
Catch
boy
a girl,
on the block.
freak a girl. I'm
Yeah,
sucking
you
titties,
managed
everything.
motherfucker. You
You
I'm
the
on it.
maddest motherfucker on the block.
But at the same time, G, like that's why I said, like, one thing about me, my hood, they used to call me Buster Badass.
Look, he Boosie, folks.
I know. On my mama,
For
big
real?
before Boosie was.
For real?
Listen,
Okay, so Boosie
listen.
stole your shit.
No, I ain't
okay.
on that.
I'm
But
trying to start some shit.
I do everything. Look, I'm doing everything that niggas getting locked up doing. But I knew my cue. I do it, and I'm gone. I'm taking off, and I'm taking off. You know why? Because I know my mama gonna beat me. I know my mama gonna beat me. I can't afford to get locked up. So I'm gonna do what y'all doing, and I'm running. So my mama won't get whiff for this. She might hear, yeah, they did this, but look, I'm at home. Them niggas got locked up. If I was there with them, I'd have been locked up with them. So I did it, but I did it with precaution. You know what I'm saying? So I'm out there with the guys doing whatever, but I know my mama gonna go the extra step than some niggas' mama. My mama gonna beat me,
Hell
so
yeah.
I'm gone.
Hey, and Veronica, she'll be playing about you. Shout out to Miss Veronica.
We gonna go slide on them, and I'm gone.
Yeah, she'll be playing about Boston.
She'll play about you, boy.
So that's the difference. Like that's the difference. Like it's like you said, it's different things. Like, okay, nigga, you was in the bathroom in Parkview when I was crying when I found out I had a baby on the way, nigga.
No,
So
I remember.
like, I ain't get a chance
ass
to,
nigga.
you know what I'm saying? Have a crib. I leave my
Crying
mama
on my
house,
shoulders, man.
leave my mama house, get my own.
I told
crib,
him, I told that
had kids.
that
Soon
nigga
as I
crying,
left high
that
school.
nigga crying on my shoulder. I told him, get on me, nigga. You good, nigga.
He lying.
Man up, nigga.
Was crying with you.
Stay up, gang.
Man up.
Stay up, gang.
You gonna be okay, nigga. Man up.
Him and Cutto was in there.
Get on my goddamn shoulder. On my damn shoulder. You gonna be alright, folks. Man up, nigga.
But like I said, that like you know what I'm saying, it's people go through different stuff to make them who they are today. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, like nigga, like you say, you can't never you can leave the hood, but you can't take the hood out you. Just like you was in these streets. You always gonna be a street nigga because I guarantee you, nigga, you could be working
And it's fucked up that stigma on me like
look,
that, folks.
you could be working.
I hate it,
you could be working on your business, tuxedo on, nigga. If a nigga run up and steal you, what you gonna do?
I'm fucking him.
Exactly. So you can't take it out.
It's my language.
On site. We rolling.
Yeah,
You
you
right,
right,
though. I mean,
just hit
yeah,
me,
you
bro.
right,
But
'cause
that's
I
just
mean-
part. That's just part of being a man,
So,
though.
but you
That ain't
always,
really being a
you
street
always
nigga.
gonna
That's just being a
be,
man.
you always gonna be affiliated.
I know.
always gonna be
I know that
affiliated.
stigma always gonna be on me. I accepted it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
You always gonna
That's
be
all I'm
serious.
saying.
You always gonna, cause I mean me, I come from the streets.
For sure.
When people see me, yeah, they gonna look at me.
That aura on
Yeah.
you, folks.
But on bro, like when like that's one thing. Like you always, you know what I'm saying, you come off cool, respectful. I didn't see you get on some other stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? For the most part, when a person see you, he cool. So me, on the outside looking in, the person that always stayed into something, when I see you mad, automatically I'm thinking the other person at fault. Because I know who you are as a person. And you know what I'm saying? That's just like when I was in the penitentiary. I ain't never became Muslim. But I used to see how peaceful the Muslims was.
Oh, the
You know what I'm
motherfuckers
saying?
fuck you up.
They real peaceful.
get
You know what I'm
into
saying?
it,
So
bro.
I used to go to MST of A and stuff like that just to see what they was teaching to keep them peace, because how I was stuck in my ways. It was my way or nothing.
And at the same time, folks, you think about it, at the same time, you was getting knowledge too, folks.
I mean,
You was getting knowledge out
I
that
was
shit,
locked up,
too.
I was in the Nation of Islam.
Yeah,
so
you
that
was
kinda-
getting knowledge out that
that
shit,
kinda
my
like
man.
it taught me, and it humbled me, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, it
It
humbled
do
me.
humble you.
Yeah.
My mama, old nigga named Ill. I shouldn't call him a nigga because he a Muslim, but
Yeah, you gonna be mad.
a old nigga named Ill. When I went to the joint, when I first went to the joint, I was in 6 House Bowling Green. He never used to talk to me. He used to play chess. I used to come out and learn how to play chess. He'd roll the board up and walk away from me. Never give me the time. Like, man, what's up? You got a problem with me? You know, I got to show myself. I'm from here. I'm in
you gotta
y'all
see what's
Missouri.
up.
I'm tripping. So, this like 3 months before I went home. He pull up on the table, sit next to me, roll his chessboard out. I'm looking at him like, what's up with this old nigga? He a Muslim. You know they infamous for playing with them blades. Nigga, you got it on you? You know what I'm saying? So I'm for them. Y'all ready? Look, make sure. So I say, what's up, Eel? He play me in a game of chess. I'm like, you want me to play you in a game of chess? When he set up the pieces, he laughed. He say, look, he say, I'm proud of you. He say, when you came here, you was grown in age. You was a man from your age. But in your mind, you weren't grown. He say, if it was one seat open at the lunch table and you were sitting there, I'm going to stand up and eat my lunch. I ain't know where the blade was coming from. He say, now, I'm sitting here talking to you. He say, you grew up, you a man now. He say, and I'm proud of who you became. He say, but one thing about you, I don't care if they was 4 foot tall to 7 foot tall, you're going to treat every situation and go the same hard in any situation. You don't pick and choose or nothing. But he said, a lot of stupidness that you was doing, you done feel way back on it.
You have, folks. Straight up, man. And what was his name, folks? What you say?
Eel.
Shout out to Eel, man. Free Eel, folks. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm gonna go back to. It all plays into the same thing. As you grow, your mind grow. As your body grow, your mind grow. You know what I'm saying? So as you get older, you start looking at shit different. You don't look at shit the same way you looked at it at 21, 22.
Yeah, I don't. But you know what, bro? When I got locked up when I was 19.
For sure.
I got out when I was 25. When I came home, I was trying to make up for them years that I missed.
What?
You know what I'm saying?
What?
So trying to make up for those years that I missed put me right back in the same situation, bro. So that's what I said. So it maturity, you have to be put in certain situations to actually mature. You know what I'm saying? Because you can go to prison. You could do 20 years. You know what I'm saying? There's dudes that do 20 years and they come out with the same mind frame, and what do?
Or worse, because you institutionalized.
So, bro, you basically, I feel like certain situations bring about change, bro.
For sure. I used to tell that was my niggas in the joint to be like, oh, I'm a penitentiary nigga. No, I'm not a penitentiary. I'm a street nigga that's in a penitentiary. It's different. I'm different from y'all. You know.
So the conclusion is, as you grow, your mind grow. As you elevate, I don't know what to say after that.
I mean,
I was trying to say some other shit, but
you have to reflect on the past to build a better future.
For sure. Yeah. So remember where you came from to keep from going back there and keep going forward. The goal in life is to progress, never digress. Simple, point blank, period.
Straight up, man. And always put love over the money, man. Don't never put the money before love.
Loyalty over love. You see this?
Yeah, loyalty. I always tell niggas I'll take loyalty over love any day. Because anybody can say they love you.
Shout out to the real members.
But can a motherfucker be loyal?
075 Gotti World.
Yeah, loyalty.
Yeah, shout out to Gotti World, man.
Shit's Black Gang.
Man. You want to shout somebody out, man? You got anybody to shout out?
Everybody.
It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. This Big Brain Podcast, man. Like I was saying, man, make sure y'all go hit that like and subscribe button, man. We bringing y'all good content, man. I'm going to continue bringing y'all this, but I need y'all to support the page.
And we going to be back.
We definitely going to be back.
This same, I got another topic for him. And I'm going to talk to him after this. This what I want.
This Big Brain, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all watching, checking me out. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate all the love and support. This King K.
X-Lo.
Y'all know who it is, man. I ain't know. Yeah.
And we out.